university student ruined her life.
Girlfriend cheated on me with her cousin.
Cause I don't even be. I'm not even myself. I'm not even thinking for when I be doing these things. I'm just like, oh yeah, this gonna make him mad. This gonna irk him real good.
And she was on FaceTime just showing straight yams to the. I'm talking about 360s in the camera, grabbing yams, just everything.
This is something that I only did recently. Just know that in all of my relationships, I've always loved you a lot.
Oh no! Weirdo!
Normally when I'm looking for a video, I expect it to be some dumb internet drama, at the best some crazy relationship stuff like we've covered with T Banks and some crazy toxicity, but this coming across my timeline was something I wasn't expecting. A streamer U student who was actually pretty popular to the point she was doing collabs with Your Rage, Yana, and a bunch of other streamers of that ilk has recently been outed for cheating on her boyfriend, but not just cheating on her boyfriend because that wouldn't make an LOL novelty video, but cheating on her boyfriend with her cousin, and the actual boyfriend in question having receipts of the entire situation. So, you know, after seeing all this, I had to...
With your cousin? Was she from Alabama?
Break this down. And in order to do that, let's start from the very beginning with who even is this person and how do we get here in the first place?
I've never felt so much anger and rage in my life. I was fuming because I really wanted to fight that matter. I had to leave and he got what he wanted and I bought that.
If you look at the bottom left corner, we have day one of sobriety. Why can't I say sobriety? Soberty. All right, my point is making me just look stupid. But look, this seems like she struggles with some types of substance abuse. Why can't I sobriety? Sobriety, there we go. I know this. I just don't know why my brain is glitching. It's early.
Before we get back into the video, if you're in need of some easy free money, there's this app called Free Cash where they pay you money to play their video games. If you click the link in the description or scan my QR code on the screen, you'll be able to download the app and choose which games you want to play that are actually fun to make easy free money, bro. These apps are paying people to test out their games, so that's just how the system works, so you can make this free easy money. I'll show you guys right here. Plenty of people are telling me they're making an easy 5, 10, 20, some even hundreds of dollars extra a month. It's all transparent. It's not a scam. And they really do pay you the money through methods like PayPal, gift cards, whatever you need to cash out, they got you. So if you need the extra money and you like video games, click the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen and get yourself some free extra money. Let's get right back into the video.
For nothing.
In case you're unaware, that right there is Kvrtez or Kvrtz, however you actually say her name, and she used to be a streamer university student, recently getting popular off of streaming from TikTok clips to doing cosplays to doing a bunch of different collabs. And because of those collabs and her streaming clips going so viral, she actually amassed a pretty big audience. The reason I mentioned that she's a Streamer U student is because her performance at Streamer U with other streamers like Yana, Snowcone, and other people of that same ilk caught the attention of way bigger streamers like Your Rage, who propelled her into a more mainstream audience.
Getting cheated on makes you stronger, man.
They do. I think everybody gotta go through.
Wait, cheat on whoever you're with to make them a stronger person. No!
Yo, that's calm.
We don't need more cheaters. Yes!
Yo, Paige, if your partner is weak, chat, just cheat on him.
Cheat on them.
Just build some character. You know what I'm saying?
As comical as that clip might seem, I guess it was foreshadowing the future, because amidst all this virality, all this fame, all this attention that Kvrtez was getting, it seemed like she just could not stick to a actual prosperous path, because out of nowhere it seemed like she was
What, your cousin though?
abandoning her calm, streaming less, going on trips, and just not focusing on her career and all of the stuff that she was actually getting. The collabs stopped, all of the interactions with her community stopped, and no one could really find the reason as to why. Until most recently, a content creator named Kenneth decided to expose her and some stuff that has been happening behind the scenes. And some pretty important information you'll need for this is the fact that he was her boyfriend.
My girlfriend cheated on me with her cousin. We made content together. We dated for a couple years, and all of that ended recently, bro. So it was like last week or maybe like last week and a half, bro. I was like literally in the crib. She was taking a shower or whatever, bro. And I heard her talking on FaceTime. So that was like a red flag. So I walked near that restroom. Like, this is my restroom. Then there's like another room and another restroom over there. I walked near that restroom. The doors were locked, which was also suspicious because why are you locking the doors? But I heard her say the word gains, as in like gym gains, and I heard yams come out her mouth. And once I heard that, I'm like, who are you on FaceTime with, and why are you talking about yams? So basically, I have like a little cat litter box, but it's like a AI advanced $900 litter box that has a camera for some reason, and it's in her restroom. So I was able to connect to that. And I basically seen her at the mirror of her restroom with her phone plopped up. You know, the FaceTime on, her camera was on, and she was on FaceTime just showing straight yams to them. Like, I'm talking about 360s in the camera, grabbing yams, just everything, bro. And at that moment, bro, my heart sunk, bro. I was like, it's GG. She just cheated on me.
For anyone who doesn't know, this right here is Kenneth. He is another content creator who had been going out with Kvrtez for a while. They had been in streams together, videos, and all around anybody who had seen them knew that they were dating. But it seems like their relationship came to an end after he found out what she was doing with her cousin. Again, blood cousin, mind you, not this.
29 years old.
Not we're just super close friends, that's why I call you basically my family. No,
I'm 30
her
though.
actual father's sister's son, that type of cousin. And apparently before any of this even happened, before he caught her doing anything, he had noticed some strange and weird behaviors and their closeness before, but never really thought anything of it because again, they are family.
Really quick though, here's some filler information, bro. So lately, bro, I've been noticing she's always on FaceTime with this nigga, bro. And it's her cousin, bro. She's always on FaceTime with her cousin. But it's like, what normal person would think that's weird? Like that's her cousin. Like, I thought it was on some normal ass shit. Like, you know, like, I guess I didn't realize that they were sleeping on the phone together. That every time I would come near her, she would go on mute or whatever. But that's not the point.
I don't know why.
Oh my God. Now, the thing is, the only reason I'm cutting bruh some slack is because it is her cousin. But I still would be feeling pretty weird about that. Like, again, I have cousins and I love my cousins, but like, I ain't never really just been on the phone with them all day, every day. Every time somebody walks in the room, they see I'm on the phone. Like, nah, like that, I probably still at a certain point, like, damn, why are you talking to your cousin so much? But to then think it goes a step further where y'all are having like a real sexual relationship, I mean, I don't know if my brain would have went there. This is crazy, bro.
Why anybody,
Bro, this is why I keep telling y'all, real life is weirder than our imagination, bro. Like, literally, reality is more weird than what goes on in our minds.
he would do something like this, let alone why Kenneth, again the content creator in the situation, would have something like this happen to him. This is a different level of character development. I don't wish this type of scenario on my worst enemy. There's
Facts.
genuinely nothing good that can come from this, and for some reason he was able to be peaceful not only in this video but in the moment itself. Because I know if any of y'all watching this video caught your girlfriend talking to her cousin in the manner that we're about to witness, you would lose your mind too. Yes, I'm talking about what we're about to witness because he not only has text messages but also videos that he thankfully doesn't show here because they get pretty explicit.
Whoa, alright, we gonna let this play. Hell nah.
So sorry, Kendra.
I don't care. You can't. There's nothing you can say to me right now. You did what you did. You gotta face that. You gotta go.
This is something that I only did recently. Just know that in all of my relationships, I've always loved you a lot. And I cared for you a lot, you know that?
That means nothing to me. Be gone, peasant.
I'm sorry, babe.
I don't care.
We've always had a close relationship since we was young. And I think, like, on some mentally fucked up shit, I think, like, we had some psychological shit going on when we were young because, like, when we was little chicks, like, before even puberty, like we were like really close to where like some of our family members would notice it. And I was already having my doubts. And you know, with you've always been different than how I wanted you to be.
So you your cousin.
No! Hey, listen, little girl, man. Go. If you really got some shit going on, that's cool. Go pack yourself up and take yourself into the mental hospital. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Wish you the best. I hope you get well soon. But just stay far away from me, weirdo.
So, what's the opportunity
So you your cousin.
to be?
So you your cousin. You need help, bro.
Yo,
He's laughing because, bro, I honestly feel like in that type of scenario, bro, you can't do nothing but laugh. Like, yeah, sure, you could crash out and tweak, but why? She fucked her cousin. She let her cousin clap her cheeks. Like, it's kind of like, is it even worth crashing out over? Like, bro, just watch out. Get out my face. What's these texts talking about?
I think after Kentucky, I am deeper. Why you say that? Like, I feel like way more endearment towards you. And also some disconnect from Kenneth. I feel like I can visualize you as a boyfriend figure. The cousin stuff be fucking me up in a different way too. Like, I be worrying this is fruitless love. You know what I mean? I just don't want to get heartbroken. Yeah, I feel you. What helps me when I feel like that is just to remember that we both agreed we'll always be close no matter what. So you know you'll still be here, kind of, if this has to end. That's true. I know I'll never lose you. I just be worried from us getting this intertwined. Like, if we had to end it, that I would be heartbroken and have to go through those emotions again. Or
You have a boyfriend. And this is your cousin!
that I'll feel away when you eventually get with someone else. Yeah, I feel you. I don't got any words of encouragement because I don't want to feel this either. It gets like that. I guess this is what we signed up for. The sacrifice. Reading these messages alone, I feel disgusting. I think you probably feel disgusting. And I think Kenneth, while he was reading this, felt disgusted too. The only person who doesn't feel disgusted, or I should say the only two people who apparently are disgusted in this situation, are Kvrtez and her cousin. Because this is beyond weird behavior. And genuinely, I don't understand how anybody gets to a point like this. Even in that video, you heard her trying to make up excuses, trying to come up with a way to make this sound good, and there just isn't one. She is a deplorable human being. The fact that she was apparently doing all this, cheating in, again, his house at that, doing all of these things behind his back with someone.
Bruh said, so you fucked your cousin. But I just said, so you fucked your cousin. But I hit him back in my childhood and so you clapped your cousin. I guess. Yo, watch out. This is crazy, bro.
Being her cousin, I just can't even fathom it, and I can't even find the words to tell you how disgusting this truly is. It's crazy I'm overusing that word in specific.
So there's more messages.
Things.
Okay, I have clothes on. Can you open the door, please?
No matter what. Oh, we already read this.
Hello?
That's true. I'll never lose you. I'll just be worried of us getting intertwined. Blah, blah, blah. I guess so we signed up the second.
Kenneth! Hello? Kenneth! Please! Please, open the door. Let's talk.
You're actually like a psychopath, gang.
Can we talk, please?
Like you really are fucked up in the head.
Please talk, please.
Nah, gang, we're good. I'm
Just
good.
open the door.
I'm good off of you, bro. Get on my house.
Open the door.
Get on my house, bro.
Can I talk to you, please?
I mean, you do got her phone. I'm trolling.
Please, Kenneth, please, open the door. Let's talk first. If this is it, let me just talk to
No, this is it, gang.
Okay, that's fine. Let me talk to you, though. Can we have a conversation?
Begging and pleading, banging on the door basically, because you cheated. Not just cheated, but cheated with your cousin. And you want to have a conversation. What words? What sentences?
Bro, this is worse than get caught catching her cheating with a random. Like, this is genuinely worse. Because at least if she cheated with a random, you don't add the whole, like, oh, she's a disgusting, crazy bitch on top of it. You know what I'm saying? She's just a cheating bitch. Yo! This is is actually crazy, bruh.
Are you going to put together to somehow make this situation good, or have you look good, or not seem in terrible actions?
Digging through her phone, nigga. I went through hidden. If y'all don't know about hidden, bro, check your girl's hidden. Fucking iMessage has like recently deleted text messages. Check that. I went through Snapchat. I went through fucking. I tried to go through Maya's only on Snapchat, but I didn't figure out the password. I went through her notes. I went through everything, bro, and I seen tons of explicit photos from her and him. And then I went through the text messages, and there was a bunch of weird shit going on, bro. Like, she was talking about that nigga being boyfriend material. She was saying she feels a disconnect from Kenneth. She was saying all types of shit, bro. I wish I scrolled some more, but you know, I like once I seen it, I was just ready to kick her out, bro. Yeah, bro. I took pictures of all the pictures she took for him, all the pictures he sent her, the text messages. Everything, bro. It's all on my phone just in case she wants to fucking deny or lie to me. It was all on my phone.
I will say, like, just on some big bro shit, that's not good for your mental health, gang. Delete that shit. Let it go. I mean, you took it to the internet. I mean, that's your prerogative. I'm not really going to give you too much criticism on that. You know, you're hurt. This is somebody that you love, your relationship. I mean, hey, it is what it is. I'm not going to really give you too much criticism on that. But just as like a nigga though, you poisoning your mind, having that in your phone, and you know, just having to keep going back from that, the best thing you can do is just walk away from that. You know what I'm saying? Learn your lessons, pay attention to the red flags, but don't be holding on to that shit. It's kind of like, it's the same advice I'd give anyone if they go through a breakup, bro. You don't want to be the guy that's in your room by yourself scrolling, looking at, you know, evidence that destroyed your relationship. Like, let that shit go, bro. Let that shit go. I wouldn't be having all that shit on your phone.
Minute.
Like, I genuinely spent like 50 bands plus, like upwards to 100K probably. 100K is a stretch, but like definitely 50 bands plus, bro. Because we was long distance for a little bit, so I was obviously flying her, bro, all of that shit, bro. Buying gifts and all that. Food, of course, Ubers. But like, all that's just down the drain and just wasting money, bro. And it's like, I wish you could just ask for a fucking refund or just...
It's not, bro. You can't, this is the thing. You can't think about life like that. I get you and I feel you, bro. I feel you, but it's not, man. It's a learning experience. I ain't gonna lie. It's a crazy one. Like, this is not, I can't even call this a canon event. Getting cheated on is one thing. I haven't seen the cousin joint though. The cousin package is new. I didn't know they were being sold like that. But you know what I'm saying? You gonna be all right, dog. You gonna be all right. But you know, I'm not promoting insecurity, but shit like this will have a nigga flash now. Now in his next relationship, shorty fuck around talking to her cousin, you gonna be like, hey man, why the fuck you talking to your cousin? Hey, nah, you're not allowed to talk to your cousin. You know the same way niggas be like, nah, you're not allowed to have a guy best friend. Nah, you're not allowed to have guy cousins. You're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? Nah, trust me, bro. I ain't going like that. You're not allowed to have guy cousins. Cut them niggas off. Tripping.
Invoice the bitch, but like, or just invoice the motherfucker, but you can't, bro. That's not realistic, bro. And even like some people, I know some people take back the stuff they bought the other person, or like, you know, ask for it back, but I'm not even gonna do that, bro. It's whatever, bro. I just gotta move forward.
That was Kenneth's entire video describing the situation, but since Kvrtez, at least at the time of making this video, hasn't had a response or actually said anything online, it's hard to gauge where her head is at, what she will possibly say, and what response she could even give to allegations like this. So I decided to do some deep diving to see if she ever talked about...
I'm trying to gauge how old these guys are. You know, they look like they might be early 20s.
In myself, we will do things on purpose to piss y'all off. Like, I feel like I've gotten better with my toxicity in like the last like 6 months, I'd say, or like a year. But
isn't this his room?
I'll say in the beginning,
I just need to go back to fact check something. I see this little Spider-Man. This looks like it's his room, so this was an older clip. Had to have been.
Do things on purpose to piss y'all off. Like, I feel like I've gotten better with my toxicity in like the last like 6 months, I'd say, or like a year. But I'll say in the beginning, I used to do anything to piss that man off. I'm kid you not, bro. Like, anything you can think of. It was bad. Like it's like I get possessed by a demon, bro. Cause I'm not even myself. I'm not even thinking for when I be doing these things. I'm just like, oh yeah, this gonna make him mad. This gonna piss him off. This gonna irk him real good. This gonna get him tight. And then that adrenaline rush that I get from knowing that, it just fuels me, and I keep going, and I do it, and then he gets mad at me, and then I get mad that he's mad at me, because it's like I wanted to get him mad, but not that mad, and it's a cycle, and it repeats.
Yeah, listen to this stupid ass little girl talking. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not talking about people that just are normal and want to have, you know, normal experiences. But once you start realizing that a girl is a adrenaline junkie, run for your life. Adrenaline junkies are arguably one of the worst people you can ever get into a relationship with, because a lot of the things that she's saying, now mind you, she's yapping. She probably thinks she's just clip farming here, but no, this is somebody's real personality traits. They chase adrenaline. And sometimes they try to get that adrenaline in ways that are toxic and, you know, self-destructive and, you know, kind of like whether it's cheating, arguing, partying, drinking, substance abuse. Like, there's genuine people that they can only strive in chaos. They don't know how to sit their ass down and just be normal. So when you start seeing these like little signs, I mean, shit, it's even coming out of her mouth, because again, this is an older clip. I just looked, that was in bro's room. So she was saying this while they were in a relationship. Run. When somebody's telling you who they are, listen. The devil's in the details. And she's screaming and shouting and saying it out loud. Again, we couldn't have known that it would have been as crazy with the cousin joint, but this hoe is crazy.
Obviously, that's an old clip, but based on how she's moving and the actions that we saw in the text messages, she still thinks this way, and this remains completely true, except this time it's not just a little pranky or a little, I'm just gonna do this small thing here. No, make this 10 times more interesting.
Like, I used to text Kat, like, yo, bro, like, I think you're so...
So this is Snow Cone, which is another streamer that, you know, has collaborated with Kat before, you know, collaborated with Rage. So people are giving their 2 cents now.
Funny. Like, you just need to lock in a little more. Like, I'm like, Kat, dead ass, come to LA. Let's be on some Arky Yugi dual content type shit. We gonna be the first girls to move like that. Yo, Kat, you're feeling sour now. Come play Overwatch with me. She wouldn't answer. Yo, Kat, you're feeling sour now. Listen, bro, you got this. Everyone believes in you. Rage believes in you. Kai believes in you. Aim High believes in you. All these people believe in you, gang. Come lock in. You don't...
She went to streamer you, bro. Come on, bro. I'm starting to question Kai Cenat's selections, bro, but I don't want to sound like a hater. But like, bro,
gotta be depressed, bro. You got this shit in the bag. Just for you to be doing this shit, bro. Like, what? You are more worried about cheating on your man with your cousin than locking in on content. Like, what a waste of potential. Genuinely. Like, how do you waste your own potential this hard? If you would actually still support...
I ain't gonna lie, this ain't even about content, bro. She's fucking her cousin. She's just fucking weird. Weirdo.
Kat, after she cheated on her man with her blood cousin, get the fuck out my chat.
This right here was Snowcone's reaction to it. Someone who had done multiple collabs with her, was even a part of the Your Rage collab where she did with Maury along with Primate Page, and is seen denouncing her actions as a normal person would. And unfortunately, there are actually some people online defending her actions, which you literally can't make up. It's pretty insane to think, but most streamers have the exact same mindset as Snowcone. They're seeing this, they're denouncing her, and even saying that if you're someone who's actually over here supporting her in any way, shape, or form, you need help. You need therapy, and you and her should probably be put in the same exact mental facility, because there's no way you think any of this is normal or okay.
Crazy. You heard they got your mans?
Who? Oh yeah, I did. I knew about that a few days ago.
What? Wait, how?
I didn't even know I had to hold that secret. It was a crazy thing.
What the fuck? She's like, hell. What the hell?
Wait, you still fucking with her? Wait. She told you?
No, I had insider intel from a close friend of the insider intel.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Yeah, it's all real.
The context is this is someone that went to Streamer University and has stayed in our house multiple times, and we have collabed with. And she was just with her cousin the whole time. But I've never met anyone that's been with their cousin. I feel kind of bad. Not because, like, I feel bad for this girl. I just feel like I'm not the type of person to put someone on blast. I'm really not. Unless you do something, like, really fucked up.
Like fuck your cousin? I get you though. I'm not the type of person that just like gon' flash either, but this is just deplorable, bro.
To me. So this is low-key a little weird for me to do right now, but it is fucking weird to fuck your cousin. It is very fucking weird.
But again, feelings are valid. Get where he's coming from. It is a hard situation. Being cheated on is unfair and it's very hurtful.
Yeah. And getting cheated on with her cousin is a trillion times worse.
And even points where he was like, I took her to this movie and she's texting him about them going to see a movie. Like, I know seeing things like that, I would feel very enraged myself, so I completely get it.
If you're of the normal mindset and just a normal person in general, you're going to see a situation like this as terrible, not only for
To connect to that. And
terrible, not only for Kenneth because he did literally nothing wrong and got cheated on in one of the worst ways possible, but also because there are people online still defending her for some reason or another. It just shows you why humanity as a whole has so many problems and issues. There is no defending this. She is a deplorable, disgusting human being through and through, and honestly will probably not have a career, at least in streaming and in content creation, after these allegations.
First time trying Arby's with my cousin. Take a bite.
I ain't gonna lie, this not bad. You wanna try some?
First time trying Arby's with my cousin. Take a bite.
Doubling back into this situation because Blackboy Max recently has found himself in one of the most disgusting predicaments I have ever heard. If you don't know what's going on, this individual that was in that skit, well, months later after that skit on TikTok took place, he found out that his girl was getting her cheeks eviscerated by her cousin. The subtle foreshadowing is crazy. And, you know, again, I'm an entertainer, bro. You know, I get on here, sometimes I joke, I say certain things, but if this isn't the most blatant, obvious example of there's power in that tongue, boy, no pause. I'm being as literal as possible. Sometimes you can literally speak into reality, bro. It's crazy. Let's get right into this video, man. Shout out to Blackboy Max. He went ahead and interviewed, bro, so we're getting some inside perspective on where his mindset is behind all this.
Where you at, Berto?
Hey, bro, what's good, bro? Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Shit, what's good?
What's up, bro? How you feeling right now, bro? How you doing?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like throwing up right now, bro.
Yeah.
For real?
Like, bro, like I'm mad nervous right now. I don't know why. Like, I don't know.
I mean, shit, you didn't do nothing wrong, bro.
No, I'm innocent, bro. I ain't do nothing wrong, but still, like the demons, like they keep fighting me, like they fight the demons.
So, couple questions, right?
Yeah.
First off, when did you find this information out? That your girl, for anybody that just joined stream, my guy right here, Kenneth, amazing guy. You know, he was dating somebody. How long were y'all dating?
2 years.
Oh my God. Oh my God. 2 years?
Sorry, I just.
Yo, why y'all saying bad jerseys, bro? Spurs in 7.
Oh. All right, so look, bro. 2 years ago, y'all got together. Y'all dated for 2 years. Nah, go ahead.
No, bro. So,
what are you?
Come on.
No!
He got her tatted! Oh no, that's what he's about to show us. He got her tatted, gang.
Wait. No homo. We got matching tattoos. Bro. Hey, don't.
Say it ain't fucking so. You got matching tattoos with the broad? Yo, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This is where I gotta call a spade, bro. I know that you are the victim in this situation, gang, but you might actually be dumb, bro. You went and got the date tatted? How old are you, bro?
Don't get matching tattoos. That's a curse. That's a curse. Don't get matching tattoos, bro.
You couldn't have beat this information out of you, gang. Fine, you exposed your girl. She did some foul shit. Fine. But I would have kept the tattoo to myself, bro. And it's small enough to where you could have got that hole removed pretty, cleanly. To the point where it's not recognizable. It's not no big, bulky ass tattoo. Yeah, gang. Now you embarrassing yourself now. You didn't need to give us that information.
Hey, pause though. Pause though. I ain't mean to show all that.
Hold on. King. You think I'm tweaking because y'all got matching tattoos? Nigga, you got a fucking ankle tat, nigga. Bro, your girl made you get an ankle tat and then did that, bro.
Hey, the ankle tat method is unpatched, bro. That shit is easily hideable, bro.
Wait, for real? Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, but you just told us.
Bro.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Chat, that makes sense, though. That makes sense. Okay. Y'all was dating 2 years. Wait, what are you finna do with the tat, though? You gonna cover it? You just gonna keep socking up?
I'm gonna say somebody died. That's... Because it's like a date. It's like the date where we started dating. So I'm gonna just change that date.
Yeah, this is some middle school ass shit. Any girl that I'm talking to, dating, you know what I'm saying, at my age, I'm not, I don't think anniversaries matter till you married for real. Like, come on. It only matters in the sense of where you can be like, oh yeah, we've been together for about this long, but you telling me you not my wife and I gotta, be remembering the date that we decided being official? Is that a crazy take? If you're not my wife, why the fuck you got to celebrate every fucking thing? Nah, bro. I'm like saying this, but y'all be celebrating anniversaries and it's not your wife? I feel like that's doing a lot. I'm not mad at you if you do, but I ain't getting your fucking date tatted, bro.
To the date somebody died.
Yeah, you just told the whole internet that was your relationship, though.
Yeah, he's dumb, bro.
This nigga slow as hell. All right, so look, hold on, stop. Rewind, bro. Rewind. Listen, bro. All right, so yes, y'all started dating 2 years ago, and then you recently, how long ago was that you found out?
Like 2 weeks ago, but I ain't gonna lie, it took a minute for me to come to the internet with this, so that's why it's so late.
Okay, so 2 weeks ago you found out that your now ex-girlfriend was having some type of relations with her cousin.
Yes.
Okay, now was this on her mom's, dad's side? I need to know which side of this family's overly freaky on that. Which side of the family? Was it the moms, the dads?
As evil as it was, I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not even gonna
Okay, respectable man. Okay, respectable.
Yeah, I was just about to say, bro, again, that girl, she made her bed, she got to sleep in it. The internet knows now, and what she did was disgusting. I'm not copping no bail for her, but I will say, bro, on some real shit, whoever's watching this, if you are close to her, make sure you tapping in, bro. For real. I'm not even trying to be funny. On some real shit, I hope she don't go do nothing stupid because there's a lot of hate, man. Everybody's chiming in, giving their 2 cents. It's literally one of those anomalies where you almost can't not chime in. We all have something to say about this. You cheated on your mans and was clapping your blood cousin. You know what I mean? Again, bro, shit like that here, the internet, everyone's talking about it. It's unavoidable. I won't be surprised if this shit is on the news somewhere in some local city. It is what it is. But that don't really erase the fact that the whole internet is on this girl's ass right now. Just from me seeing how he's in, this individual right here, he's showing that he's not the brightest tool in the shed box, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and assume that they're not that old, 18, maybe early 20s, doing stupid, ignorant shit. I don't know if anybody that young is supposed to be able to mentally, be able to deal with this type of pressure. The whole world is chiming in. So I say this again. why we can give constructive criticism and even get some laughs off, bro. Like, again, I'm not gonna sit here and act like this shit's not a crazy funny situation, but I hope Shorty's all right. And anybody that is close to her, make sure you guys are tapping in and, like, you know, being there for her, being that support system. All right? I gotta say that because I feel how crazy this is looking now.
I respect that. I respect that, sharing that. Now listen. That means dad though. But what I will say is, see, he laughing. I'm right. Hey, all right, chill. All right, so look, you hear me?
Yeah.
What next do I have to ask? So, since those 2 weeks that happened, because obviously it happened and then you didn't fully go to the internet first, what happened in those 2 weeks? Like, what was going on? Tell us the truth, bro. Wow.
Hey, can you blame me though?
Yeah, this nigga's a clout chaser. I mean, I don't blame him. I mean, come up, but like, this nigga's actually an idiot though.
You blame me.
Hold on, my nigga. So you got straight back in the game, bro?
No, I ain't get back in the game. I mean,
no, I meant straight back in the game. Like,
oh, bro, like honestly, bro, like after some stuff like that, after some shit like that, bro, like you lose all your attributes, bro. Like I don't even know how to like talk to another girl no more. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I'm a brown shirt right now.
Gang, that's why we doing this today, though. You feel me? Come on, let's clap it up. Come on.
Thank you, bro.
I'm here for you, bro. And yo, chat, I didn't even peep, bro. Shout out my name, Kenneth. Kenneth is 5-star, which is low key though. I will say though, Kenneth, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Wait, what'd you say?
I'm 5-star.
No, I'm saying like I saw that you DM me. You DM me some about 5-star. What did you DM me?
I was at bro. I took her to your concert in LA. That's what I DM'd you, bro. I took her to your concert. We was in the crowds turning up together. I paid for the flight, the concert tickets, everything, bro.
It was just y'all two.
It was just us two.
So you see how you took her to the 4D movie and she texted her, not her man/cousin, whatever weird love triangle y'all got going on. Wait, did you ever meet, bro?
Yeah, I met him at Thanksgiving dinner because I was with their whole family.
Did you dap him up?
I dapped him up, bro. We hooped together, bro. Like, we did everything together.
He got to get the chair. Yo, I'm letting you know, gang. Yo, the bane of your existence. You got to take this nigga off the map. No Fago. I'm just, hey, look, bro. And I'm not even instigating. All right, bro. Damn. So, yeah, you see how, like, you took her to the concert and shit. You see how when you took her to the 4D movie and she was like, "Oh, this is fire. You need to come with me, babe." Talking to her cousin. When you brought her to my concert, did she do that same shit?
I ain't gonna lie, she wasn't doing that, but she sure was blazing you. So, I mean, it was a tough time, but you know.
Wait, hold on. What you mean?
No, she was. Oh my god! Like we really had a match. We really had a PBM concert. Oh my god! Like,
okay.
You know, like.
Listen though, gang, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Based off everything you're telling me.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, Max. I'm not mad at Max. He's doing his job for real, but you know what? I'm not gonna put this energy on Max. This nigga's making a fool out of himself, though. Shit, bro. It is what it is, right? This is what he wanted to do. He's literally saying shit that he don't need to say. This nigga's literally, hey, bro. I guess some niggas like to be the butt of the joke. Cool.
Bro, there's a lot of stories you should have seen the red flags, bro.
Bro, like when you're in love, bro, like all those red flags, bro, you just don't even see them, bro,
out the window. After. Facts. That is true. I'm not gonna lie. I will give you that. I'm gonna keep it a book.
Yeah, bro.
Look, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I feel like, in my opinion, as crazy as this sounds, this might just be part of your plot, bro. Maybe this was part of your plot, and maybe this is gonna inspire you to literally go on the craziest run of all time of all life. Bro, karma's a real thing, bro. Life is a balance. You gotta take some meat.
I mean, you do got the spotlight right now. Everybody in the world is paying attention to this. Again, I already said what I said about checking in on Shorty and making sure she's straight. Cause I hope that she's all right. But you do got the whole world's attention right now. What you gonna do with it, gang?
L's to take some mean dubs, bro. Real shit.
Like, bro, this, no one has ever taken an L like this, though. Like,
No,
why
ever.
gotta be me?
Nah,
Why gotta be me? Like, this is like somebody in this chat or somebody in this world prayed like every single day. Cause why me?
Gang, move your head to the left.
So move my head to the left.
Move your head to the left. Nigga, that's why.
Sensational.
You see what's going on, bro? Look at the energy you attracting, bro. I have never seen a nigga with a Goon Cave street sign. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Now look, bro, listen, realistically, what made you do that, bro? I need to know. What type of is you, bro? You were, come on, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Twitter, arrow me, like, what type of is you, bro? You crazy.
I'm a retired Reddit user, but hey.
Yeah, see, bro, this nigga's clowning himself on a level where it's like, I get it, bro. Some niggas do this for the internet shit. Clip farm, get your clip off, but I can just tell this is some young, stupid shit, bro. You might be the laugh of the week, gang, but you sure this is how you want to, like, you came out, crazy story time, popped out, everybody's timing in now. And maybe you're the type of nigga where you don't mind being the butt of the joke, but I just also feel like with the direction of this being a true story and an expose, it's kind of not a joke. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of the reality of the situation. You know, when we watch Drewski do certain shit and make a fool out of himself, it's a character. So we get to step back and be like, oh, he's playing a character. But am I tripping? I want y'all to hold me accountable if I'm tripping, bro. I feel like this Kenneth guy is low-key leaning into his reality a little bit. He do got Goon Cave plastered on the back of his wall. This is nasty, bro. I don't like this direction. I don't think this is the attention you want. You're getting attention for sure, but I'm not sure this is the attention you want, gang.
That's the past, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's the past, though. Like, on some real shit, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be like that no more. I'm trying to be a changed man, because, like, honestly, I want to start a gym arc. I want to start going outside. I just want to change my life, bro.
Okay, gym arc. Bro, Jim is not saving this, bro. Jim is not the issue, bro. There was nothing wrong with you. It was just, in my opinion, you just chose wrong, bro. And you manifested this. You know that, right? Did you see the TikTok? Why was you pretending to be her cousin?
Oh, shit.
You think that was my idea? Okay. I ain't gonna lie. That
was her idea?
It's like a weird situation because, like, she never really wanted to, like, claim me as a boyfriend on the internet. So, like, we would just agree that, like, we could, like, call each other everything else but boyfriend and girlfriend. So,
okay. Yeah, bro. I hope that this nigga's like, I'm hoping for the sake of the rest of his manhood that he's like 16, but I know he's not. And when I say that because when you see somebody at 16 going through this, it's kind of like, all right, bro, canon event, maybe not the cousin shit, but you know, you dealing with a 304, bro. She a thought, she for everybody. You know, you caught feelings for a hoe. And you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, you ignore the red flags and you got to get burnt before you understand, like, okay, I can't move like a sucker. He's doing some sucker shit, bro. This is sad to see. Damn. 4K. I don't know, bro. I feel like there's nothing else to say. I feel like I done already found all the answers I need. I'm going to let it play a little bit more, but like, there's nothing else to talk about. He a grown sucker, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to bully, but like, I'm just picking up on that. I can't ignore it.
That's why we would like do sister or cousin. Well, like, honestly, like, I agree because, like,
Is he clip farming?
I don't know. I don't know why I agree.
So y'all was dating for 2.5 years and she didn't want it to be known y'all was dating. Why?
Because she was fucking her cousin. She didn't want to make her cousin jealous.
I don't even know, bro. Like, honestly, she said several explanations, but like, to this day, I still think about them because they never really make sense. But I just accepted it, bro. Like,
can you give her most popular one, like just one of them? If not, all good. But I'm just curious.
She just didn't want to be known as Kenneth's girlfriend. That's what she said.
But she, but she wanted to be known that.
Wait, low key, it might also be the fact that like her fan base is like just dudes. So I don't think she wanted to like put our relationship on the internet because her fan base was like dudes, maybe.
This is getting more and more interesting. Okay, we got to lock in. Okay, so okay, I'm following what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm understanding. Okay, what I don't understand is y'all was dating for 2 years. She didn't want it to be clean, but y'all was kissing on it.
And you stayed. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you played around with that for a couple of months, but you stayed with that.
Y'all was kissing and shit.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't make sense to me either, bro. I don't understand.
And her choice for what you could be was her cousin. The nigga she was actually
It switched from cousin to sister, bro. I don't know, bro.
Do she got brothers?
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that, bro. Shit.
All right, so listen. Keep it a buck with me, bro. Cause I got some hypothesis, and I'm look, bro. At the end of the day, gang, you better go on a date. There's some new, you know what I'm saying? But
so is that what this is? Playboy Max put him on some other hoes or some shit. Yeah, bro. I think I'm straight. I don't think I can tolerate any more of this. Link to the original video in the description if y'all want to go watch the rest of this. But I think I got everything I need, man. You know, this nigga is putting himself through embarrassment rituals. And again, if that's how you want to get it, bro, get it. Everybody's different, so I'm not gonna judge too hard. But I think just me and my character, it's real repulsive. It's real repulsive. I don't think. Again, like I get being the class clown. Like I think Drewski's hilarious. I think Kevin Hart's hilarious. I think comedian. If you're a comedian, it's funny. It's cool to make fun of yourself. Shit. I don't consider myself a comedian, but I make fun of myself all the time. Shit. Y'all know me. I done told plenty of my embarrassing stories on the internet. But I also tell it through a lens of like, I got played. I played myself. That was the past. That was a mistake. You know, I moved forward. I don't know why I'm getting the energy like he's like, look at me, guys. Everybody laugh at me. Point and laugh at me. I'm a joke. I'm a joke. I don't like that. I don't know. It's making me feel weird. It's making me feel uncomfortable. Hey, I wish you the best, bro. Sayonara. Damn. Crazy situation. like look at this top comment. Look at this top comment. Maybe my life ain't so bad after all.
Weirdo.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not ha ha ha, you're so funny. It's like, ooh, no, you are a clown in yourself. Look at the second comment. Okay, I'm not tripping. Let's read these comments. This vid low-key felt like a humiliation ritual for bro. This is the top and second comment on Playboy Max's video.
Well, Match had already told you on my chat, her entire family cut her off. Do you want me to play the voice memos for you, gang? I have voice memos from her mom. I have so much that y'all haven't even known.
I'ma let you cheat on me if you just don't say anything. Like, she really wasn't guilty she really wasn't guilty about.
What's up with all these niggas with the goon cave in the back, gang? What the fuck? And then a moral of fucking lotion bottles? Jesus, what's good with you niggas?
Cousin, she still talks to her cousin till this day. But she was smiling. She was laughing on the phone with her cousin that she like got caught. Like,
I know anybody who's been on the internet recently has seen the streamer U student that has been getting exposed. And well, she's better known as Kvrtez. And most recently, a bunch of people have been coming out with more and more information outside of just her ex-boyfriend that originally exposed her, from her ex-best friend to most recently her old cameraman, talking about all new information, how her family treated her, how she's going to actually come back to content creation, and even more things that got revealed. And I want to dive into some of the new information that we just got.
Oh shit, okay.
From her ex-cameraman stream, along with her ex-best friend stream. But in order to do that, we have to start from the very beginning. Well, not this time. If you do want to watch the first part of this, it's going to be in the description. So we're just going to...
Everyone except for her entire family cut her off. Everyone except for her cousin. So the only person who's letting her stay somewhere is... I'm not going to get into it. I'm not lying though. I'm not lying. I'm not making that up. That's where she is and she's safe. Yeah, Dulce, I promise you I know so much more than you, gang. Are you lying? Do you want me to play the voice memos for you, gang? I have voice memos from her mom. I have so much that y'all haven't even known. I swear on my mom's life. I have so much that I can't show the streams. I'll probably get sued. Gang, I know so much more than you, bro. It's not even funny.
And you were still hanging out with her and shit? I don't know. Like, yeah, whatever people do in the comfort of their own bedroom is their business. But me personally, bro, I don't think I could be cool with a motherfucker that's fucking their cousin. Like, if I knew that, you knew that, and y'all was still kicking it, I'm judging, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Before we get back into the video, if you're in need of some easy free money, there's this app called Free Cash where they pay you money to play their video games. If you click the link in the description or scan my QR code on the screen, you'll be able to download the app and choose which games you want to play that are actually fun to make easy free money, bro. These apps are paying people to test out their games, so that's just how the system works, so you can make this free easy money. I'll show you guys right here. Plenty of people are telling me they're making an easy 5, 10, 20, some even hundreds of dollars extra a month. It's all transparent, it's not a scam, and they really do pay you the money through methods like PayPal, gift cards, whatever you need to cash out, they got you. So if you need the extra money and you like video games, click the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen and get yourself some free extra money. Let's get right back into the video.
Not allowed to stay in her mom's house.
This right here is Snowcone, a streamer who had close relationships with Kat, but after all of this information came out, obviously cutting her off and even revealing to us most recently that not only is she safe, because a lot of people was worried that this information coming out was going to have her do something that she definitely shouldn't, and that's against YouTube TOS. Not only did she reveal that she's fine given the circumstances, but the fact that her family apparently cut her off, with not only her getting voice messages or text messages, but other people like Kenneth and her cameraman also having conversations with not only her, but her parents.
When she got caught, she was on the phone with her cousin, and she left. She had to go somewhere. Like, her parents knew about it. Like, her parents got informed about this whole situation. Her parents were like, but just know that her parents were informed, and as of right now, I'm gonna just say in very like surface terms, they were not on good terms with her. They're currently not on good terms with her.
I know a lot of people, after looking at the comments on my original video, are curious of what her parents are even gonna do or how they feel about the entire situation. Not only do they apparently...
I mean, that's what I said, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I was kind of like on some... Look, we can point and laugh. I'm not above that. You know, it's the internet. It is what it is. You do some weird, disgusting shit like that, we gonna point and laugh. But the amount of hate she was getting, I was a little bit like, I just hope she got, you know, somebody watching her back, because yeah, like that's a lot of heat for a woman to be getting.
Not like it, but they also aren't even allowing her to be in their house anymore after everything went down, which makes sense, because no parent is going to be happy with their child doing this, especially with it being exposed all over the internet and with them probably lying to you about it.
I know Thanksgiving about to be awkward as fuck at her house, bro. She might have actually tarnished the entire family, bro. Everybody's like, yeah, we all gonna do our own thing, go our separate ways. How do you rekindle that? Because the cousin is your mother or father's siblings' children. Like, everybody's affected by that. Grandma, other aunties and uncles, the other cousins in the family. everybody's affected. I don't think anybody can sit around the Thanksgiving table after that and sing Kumbaya, bro. It's over with. GG. She just cooked the whole bloodline.
For years and years.
Niggas about to change their last names and some more shit.
At the time, their parents probably just assuming that they were actually close, and then finding out that they were this close in this way is going to be horrifying to a lot of people. It's not even like Kat is sitting here even caring about the entire situation apparently as well. Even with her friends not liking her, her boyfriend being gone, her reputation on the internet being tarnished, and the weird actions that she did, she was laughing about the situation when everything was originally going down.
Y'all wouldn't believe me, but she was smiling. She was laughing on the phone with her cousin that she like got caught. Like this was at the time when she was like, Kenneth was like, get out of my house. Like, bro, just pack your stuff and leave. I don't wanna deal with this. I don't want this to be more of like a situation. He didn't want to escalate the situation. So he was like, just leave. And she was just laughing on the phone with that. Like, she was smiling, she was giggling. His voice, they were both just laughing that she just got caught. Like now looking back at it, how quickly she swept it under the rug just to go back to streaming. Like she was saying like, oh, I'm doing well now. I'm trying to really go back into streaming ASAP.
Based on all the accounts that I've heard from people that were friends with her, from people like Kenneth, it seems like at no point in time did she actually care about the situation at all. She was just happy that the situation was over, that she was able to move past it, and even during it, the reality of those situations as well.
This is the story that she posted. I don't know if y'all seen this, but it was basically saying where I've been at. She basically posted her being in the hospital, mental facility type thing. She posted another story. She was like, this was after she got out. After she got out the hospital, she was like, after 5 days of imprisonment, I've finally been released from the facility. They treat you like an animal and take away your freedom to do anything. I'm finally free. She completely disregarded what she was doing, completely didn't even want to talk about no cousin fucking thing. She didn't want to talk about her fucking her cousin. She called me up. Mind you, she called me up. She was like, oh, I'm so excited to be streaming again after this whole me breaking up with Kenneth situation happened.
He is going to be completely fine.
I think all of y'all might be a little bit weird, bro. I'm starting to feel like everybody's focusing on the wrong thing.
Because if you're going out of your way to fake like you have genuine mental problems to the point of admitting yourself.
Fake? Did I just hear you say that she has fake mental problems? She clapped her cousin, gang. I don't think that's fake.
Up to a hospital.
Something's got to be wrong with you.
So just so you can get these screenshots, just so you can say these things and manipulate people that are actually watching you into believing that this is the reason why you have been away. And this is the actual stuff that has been going on in your life. You don't actually care about the situation in any way, shape, or form. You genuinely don't. There are a lot of people on the internet that were surprised or just afraid that they talk about the situation in a severe way, and she might want to do that to herself. And in all reality, if you're doing things like this and using this as a prop or as a scapegoat so that your audience doesn't feel like you were actually doing something bad while you were away, then I can't take you seriously. I don't believe that you're going to want to actually do that, and I don't believe you deserve any sort of grace if you're using true mental health in this.
One of the things where I don't even know where the grace comes from, because it's not like what she did was just disgusting and wrong, but it's also kind of one of the situations where, you know, if somebody did something evil, hurt somebody, harm somebody, you know, we'd all point and be like, give that person shame. You know, and maybe there's a redemption arc. But it's like, I don't know if there's a redemption arc for fucking your cousin. You did it. It's done. You are a cousin clapper. Forever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that just goes away. I don't know if there's redemption for that. That's a stain, gang. No matter how much bleach you pour on that motherfucker, it ain't gonna come out.
Way. Like, you're using this as a way to get people to feel bad for you, when in all reality, the only person that we should feel bad for is Kenneth. And a lot of y'all might see that and be like, no, she actually might be going through things. No, she actually might have true mental issues. But her cameraman, again, who was talking to her throughout this entire time to get more information, when he asked her, hey, what are you going to do when you come back to streaming? She said she is just going to spin the story and not even mention
answer. No one had the answer. So I was genuinely confused. I was like, why would you do this? Like why did this happen? I was trying to like, it was no accountability whatsoever. And mind you, she was like, guess what she said that she was gonna talk about on stream? Oh, I'm gonna talk about how I was depressed, I was admitted to the mental facility, and on stream, I'm just gonna talk about how the United States, the system is just so fucked, and they treat you like an animal. They take away your freedom to do anything. They don't let you live. They just overcharge you even though you're depressed. They don't help you. And I was like, my nigga, what about the cousin fucking thing, bro? What about, are you fucking your cousin? How are you gonna tell people? How are you gonna tell your mods, bro? How are you gonna tell that one mod that be spending so much? And mind you, she had niggas spending money on her. She was like, I'm not even gonna talk about it. I'm not even gonna mention it. I'm just gonna stream like nothing ever happened. I was like, all right, bro. She didn't even learn her lesson, bro. She doesn't even care. She doesn't even wanna like talk about what happened.
Someone who's going out of their way to create a false alibi just so they can dodge accountability for their weird actions is someone I have zero empathy for, because at the time, I don't know if she knew Kenneth was going to expose it or make a video about it, but if you're going about lying to your entire stream or not even bringing up the situation that actually happened, then I'm just going to assume she had no idea that Kenneth was going to make a video on it. So what if she did come back to streaming, ended up saying nothing, then he dropped the video? There was no accountability that was going to be had. She wasn't going to come back the next bit. But this is like a genuine mental issue that she needs help for.
Why would he do it? Why would he leak it? I thought like I really trusted him. Like she was like, I went to the hospital, all that, I got help. And why would he just leak it? And my reply was like, he just had to talk about it. He just had to like say his part of the story. He had to like talk about what was happening, what was going on between him. He had to just let it out from his chest because he wasn't even making content at the time. He was literally just, he was bullshitting. He couldn't make content. He was really like his girl cheating on him with her cousin. So he was really being affected more than her.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of the ones that's like, I gotta tell somebody, bro. Fuck it, I'm telling the world, gang. I can't deal with this.
So when he talked about, she was like, as much, and I quote, she was like, as much as he was in the wrong about this whole, as much as I was in the wrong about this whole situation, he is absolutely fucked to be talking about it on the internet. That's what she said. She said that. She didn't even have like a sad crying tone. She wasn't even crying. She was like, she said a sentence. I don't remember the call exactly, but she said a sentence. She was like, imagine, do you think you can get him to talk to me again? When I heard that sentence come out her mouth, she really didn't give a fuck, bro. She didn't give a fuck. She didn't give a fuck, bro. I know most of y'all have been saying like, she's gonna herself, but in my opinion, after the way like she talked to me about the whole thing happened, she really doesn't give a fuck.
There's more that I'm obviously cutting down for viewing.
Yeah, she probably don't give a fuck yet. You know what I'm saying? I think she might be so immature and so like out of there that she don't even, it hasn't even hit her yet. But damn, this is crazy, bro. So this is a real update. Like this is her ex-cameraman and he's giving us the inside scoop.
I'm gonna give you the keys to the streamer university. I'm gonna give you like $1 million when if you take me back. I'm gonna let you cheat on me if you just don't say anything. Like she really wasn't guilty about getting, like she really wasn't guilty about fucking her cousin. She still talks to her cousin till this day.
Bro, we need to hear the cousin's POV, bro. That nigga need to come out and say something, bro. You need to come out. Well, you know what? If I were him, because out of all this, she's been taking all the heat. We don't know what the cousin looked like. His name, nothing. His name in her phone was favorite cousin. Shit. So actually, he might be all right. He might be able to. He might be able to stay on the DL. Hell nah.
She only felt bad because she got caught and she didn't want this to be like to come out. And she, mind you, like bro, she doesn't, yeah, Stoko, she doesn't have the keys to streamer university. She doesn't even stream. On like her last message to everybody was, hey guys, I'm looking for editors for my new streamer university application trailer video. She literally swept.
You're not going to streamer U, gang. I guarantee you that. I actually would. No, there's no way. I'm not even gonna put a hypothetical in the air. There's no way Kai Cenat would invite you to Streamer U after this. No fucking way.
All that to the side, and she was like, I'm just looking for editors for my Streamer University applications. I'm taking submissions, DM me. And mind you, to think that she would ever step foot in Streamer U again when she has allegations on her. She's actually insane. She's actually insane that she swept everything. She's actually insane that she thinks she's actually getting into Streamer University, that she has a chance in getting into Streamer University after this whole thing happened.
I don't make this video too drawn out. Y'all can tell by now that not only is she a deplorable person, but at no point in time does she truly care about any of the stuff that's going on. All the hate that she's getting, all the people reacting to this, everybody's trying to tell her that she's in the wrong. She's coming back with a whole new type of content.
Saying like she's gonna load up an OnlyFans, but I genuinely think that's what's gonna happen, bro. I think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's probably the next scapegoat, which is sad. You know, I'm not egging that on, but you tarnished your reputation on the internet. Nobody in this content world is actually gonna take you serious. So the only thing left is preying on lonely men's weak minds and make gooner content, which it seems all of y'all seem to be obsessed with for whatever reason. I don't know, this whole friend group, relationship group has been rubbing me the wrong way, but I've been touched on that in the last video. Y'all live y'all lives, man.
She's ready to just kickstart that. I know some of y'all can't believe it, but she really is ready to start up that. She's gonna let things marinate. She let things happen, and that is gonna happen. I promise you, she's hyped for that shit to come out. She really doesn't give a fuck. Her voice of tone, she really called me. She was like, do you think he's gonna talk to me again?
So anybody who's feeling sympathy for this girl, anybody who's out here trying to
oh my god, she gonna drop that shit with her cuz, gang. Ugh. Moment we've all been waiting for. The cousin clapper has responded to the allegations. We are going to be reacting to her video titled My Truth. What do you think she's gonna say? Y'all know me. I'm going with the facts. And as far as I can tell, there's just no way that this woman didn't let her cousin clap her cheeks. A situation like this is like a blip in reality. Such a rare type of Pokemon. We just gotta sit back and watch it unfold. Let's get right into the video, man. Where you at, family?
Hello everyone, I am here to say my truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me. First and foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in this situation, which was my ex. I want to say sorry to my supporters that I disappointed. I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of, and I have to own up to them. To my ex, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did.
When you fucked your cousin? Ugh, nasty. But I guess at least she's owning up to it, I guess. I was really honestly hoping that she'd deny it though. That's the sad part. I was really hoping she'd get on here and tell us that I did not have sexual relations with my cousin. And I have proof. That's what I was hoping is gonna happen. But no, the cousin clapper title stands.
But our relationship was not picture perfect as it may seem. I lost myself in our relationship and I was in a very dark place at the time when I did what I did. I have to own up to what I did and I have to take accountability for my actions. And in doing that, I've come to realize that I need help for myself and for all my loved ones around me. I know I've done wrong, I fucked up, and I'm taking time away to seek professional help in order to correct my mistakes, reflect on what I've done, and become a better person. But I would still like to come on here to share my story because regardless, I've done wrong and I did not have to go down that route and I deeply regret it. But there's more to my story and there's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread about me in order to farm more hate and negativity towards my name. And I would like to clear up a lot of things. First, I want to address the note that was released online. I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing it in any way. It was only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship.
We buying this, chat? Are we buying this? Are we standing outside the lemonade stand with our hands out, spending our 25 cents for this sour lemonade? Are we buying this, chat?
There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship, and I've been doing this for months, which is completely false because this is only a recent incident that had occurred. I'm not trying to make anything I've done sound any better, but I think it's important.
Then what are you taking accountability for if you didn't have any sexual relations with your cousin? You taking account of you're stressed and you're crying and you're super overwhelmed because you were sexting your cousin, not because you were actually having relations with him.
I share my truth because of the insane amount of lies that are being spread about me on the internet. Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by anybody, and I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was a friend, and is completely untrue. My family does not agree with the choices that I made, but they're standing beside me as I continue to get help and work to better myself. I also want to talk about a stream that my ex was on where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality, in the first year of us being together, we actually had a popular couple page. And the real reason on why I wanted to go private...
Alright, girl. I mean, we're 2 minutes and 30 seconds into this video, and I'm just gonna kind of sit back and let it start playing now because she's bringing up shit that don't fucking matter. Like, yeah, we just reacted to her friends kind of turning their back against her and whatnot, which... it is what it is, bro. You have a really nasty allegation on your name. They're not going to stand by your side. I'm not going to speak too much on whether they had the right to out her business or not, but it's like, I don't necessarily think they were outing her. I mean, it was a nasty situation. So I just feel like nobody cares about any of this. Like this, nobody is pointing their finger and laughing because you didn't claim your boyfriend. That nigga's a sucker. We don't give a fuck if he's a sucker. We don't care. Nobody cares about that. Why are we 2 minutes and 30 seconds into this video and you're not talking about the cousin? Who's the cousin in question?
It was because at the time I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him because it was toxic. I also want to make it clear that any cousin or stepbrother or any content like that we made together was his idea and he convinced me to do it. The next thing I want to address is a very serious topic. It is my belief that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly. While I understand the streaming business and the need to say crazy things in order to get clips and impressions, the thought that somebody's personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody for jokes and views is disgusting and cruel. While I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex. I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility because I was considered a threat to myself. It was a terrible experience and one I would never wish on myself or anybody else. I want to say to Snowcone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong, regardless of the mistakes that a person makes, that doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie, and create false allegations about somebody's mental health.
I don't think Snowcone was really drilling. From the video I saw, I'm not going to sit here and die on that hill, but from the video that I saw, it felt like Snowcone was just saying, I'm pretty sure she got checked into a hospital and knowing her personality, like, But I don't think she was dying on the hill. Again, I feel like everybody was dying on the hill that, I mean, she was cool. We don't really, like, whatever. But I found out that she was clapping her cousin and it's like, oh, I'm off her. That's weird. Unless I'm tripping. None of this, again, I already acknowledged that I hope that you don't do anything to yourself and I hope that you're, in a good place. Seems like you are, as far as like, you said you have a strong support system with your family. Those were all my concerns. You're still not addressing the elephant in the room, man.
Throughout all of this, you've lied and made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me.
It feels like you're trying to hate farm to get out of the situation. It feels like you're trying to, throw the bone in a different direction, and you want all of us to go like this, like, oh shit, what's going on over there? It's not working.
And get attention. Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder. And that hurts from someone I considered a close friend. Me and my ex were involved in a toxic and abusive relationship.
Okay.
When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on. Our relationship was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew.
Reading?
He was my first boyfriend, he was my first everything, and I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. There's two sides to every story, and our relationship was unhealthy on both ends. And since he's decided to bring my wrongdoings onto the internet, I believe it is only
What wrongdoings? I thought you did have any relations with your cousin. Or was that a lie?
fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me, because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself out to be. We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was...
All right, I'm pausing so much, but did he paint himself out to be a saint? I don't think he got on the internet and said, yo, I was the perfect boyfriend. He got on the internet and said, my girlfriend cheated on me with her cousin, which we're still not talking about. This is what's frustrating. That's why I keep pausing. All right, bro. I'm about to shut up. This is pissing me off.
Normal, but what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to.
Huh?
He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point. My ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as an outlet. For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires in the heat of conflicts. He would yell at me when I cried, and he would gaslit me until I believed I was the problem. There were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall, and I would tell him to stop because I was scared, and he wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of, but at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not. There was a time where me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me. And it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop.
I don't want to hear this shit, bro. Because this is some serious shit she's saying. And I don't believe it. You know what I mean? Like, and it's too serious for me to just brush under the rug like it's nothing, because if she's telling the truth, like, I can't ignore that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't... Am I the only one... like, I don't believe this. It feels like she's grasping at straws and is pulling the old script out. Like, okay, all else fails, I'm gonna send this nigga to jail and say that he abused me. That's kind of how this is feeling for some reason. I don't like this. All jokes aside, I don't like this. This doesn't feel right to me. Something feels off about this.
But he never did. At the time of my essay, he was very rough on me, which was...
all these cuts and, again, it feels like... one time it looked like she was reading some shit. And I'm not saying you can't sit down and write some notes in the corner. You're talking about an important topic, but this don't feel authentic, chat. Tell me I'm tripping. I want y'all to hold me accountable. Tell me I'm tripping. Do y'all think I'm tripping?
resulted in me getting a cut on my insides.
What?
Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
The picture of my internals hearing is too Alright, bro. You're fucking trolling. There's no... You're trolling. You're not... No, you can't be serious. She dead said, I'm about to show y'all, and then put a note. The picture of my internal tearing was too graphic to share online. We just gotta take your word for it, huh? Okay. What's this? water. There's water on the ground. This happened 2 days before my birthday.
After all this abuse, I formed a trauma bond with my ex, which made it hard for me to leave and left me in a cycle of half-hearted apologies that I continue to accept. This was a memory of mine that was heavily repressed.
I should keep switching locations.
Because I didn't know how to process it at the time, and I was very oblivious to what a healthy relationship was supposed to look like. After 1 year of mental torment and trying to get my ex to change to no avail, I left.
Okay. Well, finally seeing some receipts. What's this talking about? What is this talking about? Yeah, man, I passed out last night. Kat, give me a brief overview of why you broke up with. I could tell you, but I finished at 3 a.m., so I knew you'd be asleep. He lost the real one because of his problems he never been able to fix. I was putting 100% of myself into the relationship and fixed. He put 50, so it didn't work out. Despite everyone, despite everything, I loved him and believed in him and gave him the trust, all hopes he would change, but he never will for me because soon after our talk the next day, have arguments where his stubbornness held him back. Okay, so regular relationship stuff. So I stood up for myself and broke up with him 2 days ago. Nowhere in the text messages that you're providing are we seeing anything about this abuse that you said you went through. Let's go over here. Let's see what this is talking about. Do it right now or we break up. Deadass. Done putting up with the BS and your stubbornness. You are in the wrong for this shit. I'm not putting up W and not having to wait for you to get your sleep before you want to handle the issue between us. So please let me know right now. I am so genuine. Nah, I'm good. You got it. You can repeatedly hurt me, but you get to claim you love me, right? That sounds like she's saying hurt feelings-wise. You get to claim that you tried, right? I can forgive you as many times humanly possible, and you can remain the same man, right? I can go through hell and back and still be the one to try to repair what we had, but the one to come back. I'm the one that doesn't care as much, right? I hope you rot in hell. Jesus, you said this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not buying this, bro. Her receipts don't even co-sign the things and allegations that she's saying.
Avail, I left. Here's proof of my ex admitting to his anger issues and admitting to the abuse.
Okay, wait, all right. Why blur out? I mean, it doesn't matter. Who documented after he broke up like a daily thing? Wait, all right, bro. Am I really about to read this? Who documented after broke up like a daily type thing of how he was doing? And I was thinking of writing out my feelings instead in the notes, but I've been through every single stage of emotions through it. There was anger when it first happened. I was like, man, what the... See, this, like, I don't know if I'm tripping, but what the fuck is WTV? Man, WTV, she tripping. Maybe he meant what the F. And then after anger, it's sadness and crying and wanting to harm, the worst. After that, it's realization, and that when I started realizing how bad of a boyfriend I was, and I was telling myself I could go back in time and I would change. All right, where is he saying that he did anything to you? You realize she's probably gone. I've seen some shit said the girl's grieved and get over it quicker. The guys, blah, 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 blah. Like, okay, yeah, bro. I'm not reading any more of these paragraphs. They are literally nothing burgers. The receipts that you're providing don't have any information that is co-signing the things that you're saying.
That led to the fallout of our relationship. I still have the letters that he wrote for me where he confessed to his abuse and confessed to the wrongdoings that
Realize type shit, realize how toxic I'm a person. I tried to figure out why I was so cold on the inside. They told me based on the way I have anger issues. I like to argue. When I get angry, I become a different person, start calling people their names. As they were telling me, I got angry. Whore, sluts, apologizing. So at best, you're saying he's verbally abusive. And mind you, this is taking into consideration that she didn't just print this shit out herself. Like, what is this? Why was he writing letters to you through a fax machine?
He put me through in our relationship.
I'm deeply sorry for all the pain and trauma I caused you in our relationship due to my anger, yelling, psychology, stress. I vow to never and fit Yeah, that's psychological stress. That says psychological distress. But nowhere did he put his hands on you. It doesn't seem like it, not even in this shit. I vow that I'll never put you through pain again. The guy's a sucker, bro. He's an emotional sucker himself, but
I also have a screenshot.
None of this co-signs the allegations that you put on. All right, I'm done. I'm done trying to read this stuff.
Of a 20-minute confession where he confessed to his wrongdoings, and he made it for me in order to convince me to continue being in a relationship with him. I tried to re-access the link in order to showcase the video for you guys today, but it was sent by him and it was privated by him, so I no longer have access to it. My ex often tried to use money as a way to avoid responsibility for his shortcomings. I'm very grateful for everything my ex bought for me. However, I don't appreciate insisting that I was freeloading off of him when everything he ever did was his choice. And I don't believe a relationship should just be reduced to a list of expenses either. Monetary value does not disregard.
We're 7 minutes. We're halfway through in the video, and we still don't know who the cousin is, bro.
Toxic behaviors. After all of these gestures, I took my ex back in February of 2025. And in March of that year, after leaving him from the airport, I was set into a spiral of losing myself and wanting to seek therapy. Here's the video I recorded after leaving my ex.
Like, I just don't know what I'm doing anymore, but like, I feel like I'm losing my mind, bro. And like, I just need to listen and get help from other people in my life, or maybe therapy. Like, I think like a lot of stuff has been going on like in my life. Like, I need to stop pretending and not. I'm sorry, this is so like non-descriptive, but I just kind of want to pour everything out because I'm breaking point in my life right now. But it's not your problem at all. At all. But yeah, I need help in that sense. I need to listen and grow up and do better.
At the end of the day, I chose to stay in this relationship and I made my mistakes. I regret everything I did and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody and I understand how bad.
I know she's lying, bro. I just know she's lying because her lies aren't even making sense. And then throughout this video, she keeps saying that she's taking responsibility. But responsibility for what? Responsibility for what if you said that you didn't do what everyone's accusing you of? You're talking about things that, you know, again, that's not even what you're being accused of. And then you're trying to bring, you know, these new allegations onto your ex. But none of these, it's just he say, she say.
Badly I messed up.
Now you're saying how badly I messed up. What did you mess up then? What did you do wrong? By your standards. Why are you apologizing for?
What I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal. The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression. It's a battle that I've been unknowingly fighting for the past 2 years. I was in denial and blamed it on a lot of other things in my life without fully understanding myself. Mental health is so stigmatized to where a lot of people, including me, do not get the help that they need when they need it, and it can often lead to self-destruction.
Yeah, go get that help, love.
Throughout the past few weeks, I've attempted to take my life multiple times.
All right, no. Go get the help you need, man. I'm not trying to hear that shit, bro. Go get the help you need, if you need it. But we're not buying that. Now, we're going to get into this next little segment here because mid-reaction, he actually responded to everything that she's alleging. So, you know, at least with him, he's been giving us hella receipts. The only thing I'll leave off as far as what she's talking about, I do think something's wrong with her. I do think she needs to get some help. And I hope you do get that. You said your family's being a strong support system right now. Family, let's step up to the plate and get her right. Because I don't know what she's got going, for real. So let's get into this brother's response and see what he's talking about.
July 18th, the same year, by the way, a couple days after your birthday, there's blood on the sheets and on the pillows. You know why? Because you're a freak and you always wanted me to crack. Always. Even when you was on, you know, your period. Like I said, bro, she did not want the internet to know that she had a boyfriend because it would make her lose followers. She kept on telling me that, like, I hate how you're trying to make it seem like you was trapped in here, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I fought demons to leave, yo, bro.
Recently, it seems like not even.
Nah, I do believe that you was suckering bad for shorty, but you finally hit your breaking point once you realized that she was letting her cousin clap too.
The first clip.
I'm sorry for. You know what? I'm sorry for cheating on you with my cousin, but our relationship wasn't perfect, so that's the reason why I did so. I'm sorry for sending my cousin pictures of my and on your living room couch and in your restroom and on my bed, but you know what? Because our relationship wasn't okay, that excuses it. I'm sorry that you had to find my cousin's in my camera roll, but you know what? It's okay because our relationship wasn't okay in the first place. And that right there is the work of the reputation saver that you was emailing and your YouTube manager told me about, bruh. He told me that the moment I exposed you, that you was emailing people trying to figure out ways how to come back from bruh. You was emailing people discussing ways on how to just push the whole cousin freaky.
Notice how we're only a minute into this video and we've gotten a bunch of receipts. Shorty's lying, bro.
Freakery aside and just bring something new to light. And it's like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, you really gonna try to ruin me because you got caught cheating on your cousin. I'm innocent. I didn't do.
Opening up the video like this, exposing her for apparently getting a crisis rep, or people that are going to be able to sweep this under the rug, is pretty insane. Now, I added that in my original video talking about Kat. In case any of y'all didn't see it or didn't make it that far, the reason that we have these screenshots is because an old YouTube manager she had apparently still had access to her email. It was not only posting these screenshots on Twitter, but sending some of them to Kenneth as well, with them listing bullet points talking about how they're going to move forward from this. There's a picture of her apparently responding saying that she wants help, and even that new screenshot, which has never been seen before, at least from what I've seen, giving her a Zoom link so that they could discuss the situation even further.
It was a shared.
That's crazy.
Note, bro, on Apple phones, you share a note to somebody, you collaborate on a note. Both people, you have to literally like accept it. Am I tripping? It's a shared note. I went through your notes app and that was there. You have a bucket list with your cousin, bro. Like, come on, bro. Some of the stuff that's on there doesn't even make sense if he wrote it from his point of view. The internet is not that stupid. First of all, there's clips on the internet of you literally admitting, confessing your love for your cousin. Literally, like, I'm talking about, I don't know how old this clip was, last year, 2 years ago, but we've been dating for 2 years and some change. And you're on stream talking about how you have feelings for your cousins. You found him attractive when I was younger. You don't know if it was your hormones taking over, but now the fact that you cheated on me with your cousin, this means that every single time you told me that you left to go hang out with your family, that you left to Kentucky to go stream at this biggest world roller coaster in the world, you was with your cousin. Because I mean, I have proof of that too. Like, you was in the hotel room with your cousin. You kept on telling me you was going on these trips. You went to Puerto Rico with your cousin. You went everywhere with your cousin. And it's like, bruh, like.
He showed an old clip of Kvrtez talking.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Novely. You're doing a great job, man, but We're just here for the actual clips today.
Talk about.
First of all, even though I'm in the right 100% for leaving you and talking about how I feel because you cheated on me with your cousin, you know, your parents were literally calling me and threatening me to delete that video because I don't know, they were threatening me with so much stuff that was just so uncalled for. And I don't know, it just seems like they're more biased to you than what's actually going on. Like I think the fact that you're making this video right now, and I don't know, man. Let me just keep.
I mean, they're her parents, so I mean, at least W parents are the same. Like, I would imagine parents are gonna be biased to their child. Like, you know what I'm saying? In the sense of they just still want what's best for their kid. So I'm not gonna give them too much slack there.
Watching the video, bro. Like, it's honestly crazy how much, like, bro, I've never been in a situation like this, but bro, girls are really like manipulators, bro. And I wish I had iCloud Pro or iCloud Plus, bro, because I'm scrolling through my phone trying to bring the proof. This girl literally would make excuses not to post me because her fucking fan base was majority guys. She kept on telling me that she had a lot of mods that would gift her subs and she would use them, bruh. She would literally use y'all, bruh. She would literally take y'all money and fucking, I don't know what type of operation she had going on, but bro, she didn't want to post me because of all her male fans. She didn't want to talk about me. I ain't gonna lie, we broke up like 5+ times in our whole relationship, and 99.9% of the times we broke up, she ran to the internet to talk about the breakup, to talk about.
I mean, bro, I'm gonna just let you know again, that on and off shit in relationships is never gonna work anyway. That's like a rule that I have. If I get in a relationship, I damn near let it be known, like, hey, just know, think real long and hard before you think about breaking up with me. Because you break up with me once, it's over with. I'm not doing the on and off. You know what I'm saying? We can take a couple of days to think about it. You know, we can get into a little fight. But the moment we're like, oh, maybe we should take a break, don't worry about it. We broke up.
About whatever happened, and it's just so weird, bro. But the moment I do, when you actually do something insane like cheated on—
The big rumor that was stated by multiple other streamers who were apparently close to her was the fact that she had no ties with her family anymore. And the way that Kenneth is speaking about this, saying that her dad and the rest of her family was apparently calling him, threatening him, and telling him to take down the video that he made, makes it seem like those actual allegations were not true. And if that's the case, that's pretty unfortunate that those lies were put out there, but it doesn't make the situation any better. Her family is apparently still talking to her and even going out of their way to try and force Kenneth to take down his,
which is good. I mean, W family. I don't expect anything less from a family trying to look out for their daughter.
We're talking about said accusation.
All right, so first of all, this was like 5 days before I posted my video, and basically what happened was she kept on blowing up my phone, spamming my phone, no caller ID, text messages, calling my friends.
Look at all these receipts, y'all.
And kept on saying, can I get back with you? Can we please work this out? I'm going insane. I'm going to, you know, manipulation words to get me to fucking give her attention, because I was trying my hardest to just move forward in life. I caught her cheating. I'm trying to move forward, but she's blowing up my phone, trying to just get my attention, saying she's gonna do this. Even when she was going to the hospital, she was like, I'm leaving. And then she was calling me in the hospital, bruh. And I talked to her parents. Her parents said that she only had like 3 calls or whatever. She kept on spamming me on the hospital phone, bruh. And then the moment she got out, she literally posted it on the internet. That's a personal thing that nobody had to know. But because you want to go ahead and post it on the internet, you want to gain sympathy. Before, it's like you almost knew that I was going to expose you for cheating on me with your cousin. Because why are you going to the internet about you being in a facility? If you're really trying to like fix your head and get yourself right, why are you trying to sympathy farm online by posting yourself in the facility talking about, for the past couple of days, I just came out because I tried to do this and that. Like, bro, that's sympathy farming. That's not something that needs to be on the internet. And I don't know what else to say, bro.
I was fucked up and got manipulated. I'm so sorry. I can't lose you. I'm sorry. If I'm bothering you, I just need you to know all of this. Even if you don't respond, I just need you to know how sorry I am, how much I love you, how better I can do for you. I'm so sorry. I was messed up with bad habits and a bad influence. I hurt you. I know I can make it.
And why would she send this? Why would she send this if she didn't have no relations with her cuz, man? I'm not reading all these texts. Again, y'all could pause up. We done already had enough reading for a goddamn Whole summer, man. I'm taking a vacation. No more reading.
Eats lies.
You stayed because that's all you, bro. Bro, there were so many times where I tried to get away from you, but literally at TwitchCon, bro, I was in LA with my boys, bro, and you was literally calling me, telling me that you was finna, you know, and then like, bro, like, I don't know, like, bro, I get soft around that. I get soft with that shit because like, bro, I don't want to be responsible. I care about you. I don't want to see you do that to yourself. But when you're calling me, spamming me, saying you're gonna do that, bro, keep in mind, TwitchCon was in San Diego. I was in LA. She started saying she was gonna do that stuff, saying how sad she was. This was like when we broke up or whatever, back in like TwitchCon last year. And then I drove all the way from LA to San Diego because she kept on threatening to do that to herself. And then, bro, it's just a mess, bro. Like, I have tried to leave several times. Yes, this was a toxic relationship, but stop trying to put the blame on me.
And that's what I was saying. I was like, okay, y'all had a toxic relationship, blase, blase. That sucks, but that's not what the issue is here. We not tapping in, nigga. Everybody got, not everybody, but you know, plenty of people have toxic relationships. That's not what we're discussing here. And she ain't touched that shit at all. She don't even understand she can't even stand behind her lies correctly.
Perspective, she was a consistent liar when it came to mental health and used that as a way in order to get him back when he was not trying to talk to her or trying his best to end the relationship. I just want to put this as another example because a big part of her video was talking about her mental health. Now she is struggling and going through things, but situations like this kind of debunk that and show that she has been using this as a strategy to garner sympathy from not only her audience, but apparently him as well.
First of all, I've never forced myself on her. I've never forced myself on her. I've never put my hands on her. I've never done any of the sort, my nigga. First of all, this girl was literally like, I don't know what's the word, like overly freaky. But bro, she literally would force me to drink. I've never.
Do you think it's weird if you force me to drink and smoke? I never smoked a full blunt before. How often do you smoke? I smoked one last night. I smoke a lot without you knowing for the past year.
Drink or smoke in my life until I met this girl. I have African parents and I don't fuck with that shit. I remember there was a time, she even forced me to get my matching tattoo. There was a time, I think it was at the, like.
And this is why I said, you know, again, we got to call a spade a spade. This nigga do got a lot of hoe tendencies. He got to man up. And I hope this situation, you know, not hardens him in a toxic way, but it's just like, bro, you got to stand up for yourself, man. You got to have your lines, your morals, your boundaries, and stand on it. You know, you don't break that for a woman or nobody. You got to have your own boundaries.
The tattoo shop or whatever, I was on a double date. It was me, her, and two girls. They were gay or whatever. And bro, she was getting on me because I told her I did not want to smoke and drink, bro. Punch things, my nigga. I've never punched shit. What are you talking about, bro? And yes, I ain't gonna lie, early back in the day, I did have like slight anger issues or whatever, but I would never touch her. I would never put my hands on her. But yes, this is already on the internet. Like every single time we break up, she goes to the internet and talks about this shit. Like she's talked about this already. So why is she bringing this up again to make me look bad? Like we're not forgetting the fucking bucket list, bro. We're not forgetting how you fucking cheated on me with your cousin. Like you're making me seem like I'm the fucking like I'm a fucking devil.
She's not doing a good job of it, bro. You know, and that's the good news. You know, there's we've seen people get on here and lie, and at least the lie was like believable. We're like, oh shit, this is crazy. But in your case, brother, she's lying and she's not doing a good job. It's not even believable, bro. We don't believe that shit. I was not going for none of that.
Put you in a chokehold. Does that, yo, like anybody that knows me in real life, does that even sound like something I would do? You're telling me
Well, we don't know you, nigga. Let's just remember that too, though. We don't know you. We don't know what you do. But from the evidence provided from both parties, it doesn't seem like that's within your character.
Would walk up to you and just fucking put you in a chokehold. What type of shit is that, bro? Like, nigga, I've never heard you say that shit ever. Like, where's the proof, bro? Like,
so you was spending your money every week. Not really, like a bid would last me a good while because remember, at the end of the day, I'm a lightweight. I never smoked a full blunt before. I only take some hits. Do you think it was weird of you to force me to smoke/drink? Yes, that's why I stopped with the smoking, and I told you close to before we broke up that I want us to only drink for special occasions, and I meant that. A lot of y'all might be looking at these texts.
Yeah, watch out, girl. You want me to do what? I don't want to drink, period. That's it. If I don't want to drink, you're not going to force me to fucking drink. What the hell?
Events
What type of weird ass shit is this? High school ass situation.
We're about to
That girl's immature, bro. She needs help.
Talk about.
Every single time we drank, she forced me to drink. Every single time we drank.
This nigga's a victim, gang. You know, this is what we talk about where like there's male victims. Like this nigga's a victim, bro.
She forced me to drink. She would always say, I want to see you blackout drunk. I want to see you drunk. I want you to just get loose and do whatever. But that's not the point because I've never forced myself onto you. Never. Every single time we did something, we had consent. You know why? You know why? Because you're the overly one. I'm a nonchalant ass nigga. I'd be chilling in my own world. And I think, okay. So, Saturday, July 13th, okay? 2 days before your birthday. There's blood on the floor, right? There's no way out of this one. Tell me why July 18th, the same year, by the way, a couple days after your birthday, there's blood on the sheets and on the pillows. You know why? Because you're a freak and you always wanted me to crack. Always. Even when you was on, you know, your period. That time of the month. You thought,
come on, baby. Don't bleed everywhere. I'm bleeding everywhere. You still better dick me down, bloody and all. Receipts.
If I didn't do it, I would think of you as...
He said, I will. Damn. Hey, bro, this nigga was held hostage, bro, against his will. He said, I will. Please, calm down. I will. Damn.
Disgusting. I didn't love you. So you know what? That's when I explored that and we started doing that. And I always had consent because that's what you wanted. You liked doing vampire. So what's on the floor is not the results of me doing that to you. That's just consent and what we
not supposed to be hearing this, gang. Yo, 2026 is a fried place, bro. It's just getting worse and worse year after year. Like, we not supposed to be hearing this. We not supposed to be hearing or seeing none of this, gang.
Had going on. I would never force myself onto you. I would never. I always had consent. I had proof from you. You always expressed how you wanted to do it during that time of month, and we did. The proof is in the pudding, bruh.
Now, if you think I'm about to read those overly freaky text messages about her wanting to be cracked on her period, you lost your mind. You can go back into his video or back into the parts of my video and read them yourself. But know that that was apparently supposed to be the proof for what she showed right there. And in her own video response, she apparently had a photo that was supposed to be some sorts of cuts or lesions from inside her body that she never ended up showing. And the only real proof she showed was that video right there with
changed. Shit gets clean. So you tell like fucking
so her.
You're telling me what like fucking cause this is a hotel, by the way. The sheets get changed. Shit gets clean. So you're telling me 13 to 18. 5 days later, I did it again. I did it again to you. I did the same exact thing I did on the 13th, on the 18th again to you. But aside from that, we broke up tons of times and she always ran to the internet. Why, if this really happened, why was this never a talking point in every single time you streamed once we broke up? It was always stuff like, oh, he would yell at me. Oh, something about the airport. He left me at the airport. Why was this never a topic? Why, matter of fact, why was this never brought to the police? Why is this only coming to the light now? I bet $100,000 that nobody in the world can say that you told them this. This is false. This is cap. And I know this is what the fucking reputation savers told you to look for. Any proof of fucking violence or SA. Like, you're sick and you're not gonna manipulate these people, bro. You're not gonna do that, bro. Fuck no. By the way, this has nothing to do with you cheating on me with your cousin, by the way. This has to do with me trying to get you back after the first time we broke up, because I had...
Oh, wow. So he really was down bad. Nigga was sending fax letters. I ain't seen the fax printer method before, but okay.
Had anger issues, and I agreed that I would yell a lot, but I've never put my hands on you. Never did that.
And we read this shit. It pissed me off. Exposed my bad reading for nothing. No proof. Just it had no mentioning of nothing.
Never. Everything I did was my choice. Everything I did was my choice. Are you fucking dead ass? You know how much money I spent on you and you're saying that was my choice? Bruh, I did everything for you. You got a car that didn't even fucking work. So you know what I did? I helped you take it to the shop and paid for everything. You missed flights that you were supposed to make on time. And because you were stranded at the airport, you know what you did? You called me so I could pay for those flights. But even if you didn't call me to pay for those flights, you had other people paying for you. Your mod manager, his name is X. I don't know who the fuck he is, but I would go to your Cash App and you had thousands sent to you. And meanwhile, I'm working my ass off. You had money on the side coming from this nigga and you just don't even help. You just, I don't know what it went to or what you did with that.
And this is where it's like, it's not even like criticism, but bro, well, it is criticism. You were being a sucker, gang. You were being a sucker, man, and you know that much you gotta figure that out, bro. You gotta figure that out. You're a victim to suckerhood.
That money, but you just had money coming in from multiple other guys, and I'm guessing that's why you're saying that you didn't even fucking like ask me to help you because you had money from other guys. But the whole time you was asking me, you asked me to buy you food, you asked me to buy you this, take you there, buy you flights, take you to Universal Studios, $2,000 trip, by the way, pay for everything, flights, everything. But okay.
Damn, nigga, what you do? What's your job, gang? This nigga getting money, huh?
Touched on that in my original video when I was talking about her response to begin with, but the fact that she brings up an even money internet multiple times to talk about her relationship with Kenneth when they had broken up, at no point in time has this been brought up or even said or mentioned once.
Yeah, so after all that, so yeah, basically I cheated on Kenneth with my cousin, but you know what? He did all of this in the past and some things that I just found out because the crisis reputation saver people told me to lie about. But, you know, after all that, I'm sorry again for cheating with my cousin. What type of depression makes you send to your cousin? What type of depression makes you lie to me that you're going to stream in Kentucky just to hang out with your cousin? What type of depression does that, bruh? That's not depression. Why do girls always play the I'm depressed? I'm depressed, so I went ahead and spread my legs and took pictures down there to send to my cousin because I'm depressed. In my house, by the way, in the other room, by the way, door is locked. I always wondered why the door.
Oh my God, bro, this is an embarrassment. Ritual, dude.
It's a lot, but you know, it makes sense now. It makes so much sense now. Nigga, I'm the victim. Even in the height of the situation, I had a calm voice catching you cheat on me. I didn't put hands on you catching you cheat on me.
That's facts. We saw video proof of that. She was crying. She's please. He said, "Nah, I'm good. I'm done. We're over with." His voice was calm. So you fucked your cousin. Remember he was saying that? He's like, so you clapped your cousin. Please let me explain. I'm sorry. There was video footage of that. We heard that, the audio. He was calm the whole time. Facts.
I didn't do nothing. I told you to leave my house and that's what you did. Like, I'm not the bad guy and you're not gonna sit here and put all these false allegations on me and make me seem like I'm the bad guy, bro. Like, it's fucking sick.
Well, there is still more to Kenneth's video.
Those are the main points. Navli, we appreciate you, gang. You really been piecing all this stuff together. You know, I'll leave the original link in the description if you guys are going to check him out and, you know, everything else. But crazy situation. She responded. I guess, you know, it was only a matter of time we were going to get her response, but I'm not buying it. Yeah, you're not catching me at her lemonade stand, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Subscribe, like up, and I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm gone.
Where you at, Berto? I made this shit look sweet.